Hello and welcome to the next episode of Robocop Rogue City. And today, we're on the hunt for more crimes to investigate after we solved the case of the missing car. So let's see what's around here. There's a few violations we can find as we investigate, and we've also got to get onto that drug dealer crime, sort that out. So yeah, we've got things to do. I believe there's a violation we can find down here somewhere. It's some homeless guy public drinking. So we're gonna go address this. Let's see what he's got to say for himself. Oh, let's give that a scan. Oh, he's drinking in public.
Public drinking is against the law.
Public? But this is my private sofa. I've dragged it all the way from the junkyard.
Yeah, it's homeless, he don't have
I
any
will let
money.
you go this time, but remember that drinking in an unsuitable environment can lead to severe consequences.
Well, that's the whole point.
Well, he did have a point. It was his private sofa, so oh well. And he's homeless, so I guess the street's his home. Oh well, we'll let him off. So let's go and see what else is about. Some homeless people keeping warm. Ah, there's another stash here. Let's collect all that hard-earned evidence. Yeah, I'll just keep checking the map, because it's quite a big location.
Oh, really, man? You're my best friend. I love you.
Anything down here? No.
You
That guy's...
really mean that? Oh, man, you're the
Yeah, that guy was puking his guts up.
best, I swear.
Damn, he's got a good friend. Okay, let's move out. Kitty! Yes, there are kitties in this game. Get to see some later. Yeah, maybe I should have edited all them map screens out, but oh well. Quite a big area
Stop
to explore.
shaking in your boots. Look, Robocop is here. We're safe.
Indeed. You're nice and safe on the mean streets of Detroit. Okay. Is this phone working? Let's call this dealer.
What?
Is this Maurice?
Listen, man, I'm really swamped with the laundry right now, so make it quick.
So you would not want to earn some money, would you?
I don't! I mean, I do. I do want to earn money. But wait. Your voice. You sound like
A future happy customer.
fucking Robocop! You want to bust me? Why don't you do a better job of finding guys who vandalize phone booths? I'm losing customers because they can't find working payphone in this goddamn... What the fuck is it this time?
Anybody home? Don't hide, Maurice. It's just a friendly visit. You like to do laundry? You should try working at the laundromat instead of violating the basic rules.
Robocop, you have to help me! The back of the red building by the supermarket, apartment 6. There's some guys here. I think they mean business. Hurry!
He's on the phone.
Okay, it's practically give us permission to enter his apartment. So it's like over there. It's like literally behind us where we are, so hey, let's go. He may be a drug dealer, but he's also a citizen and he's asked for police help. So let's go help him. Thought there might be some goodies in there. Oh well. You'll...
Your footsteps. If someone starts shooting again, make sure the kids hide under the bed.
Man, that's how bad it is? Damn. You come down here for a stolen wallet. I think we've hit the find evidence quota. See that? Which is good. Right. Well, can't go any further up there. I like how heavy his footsteps are. So there's more stairs here. We have to come up here a bit later. But there's nothing on the ground, so yeah, we can't open that door yet. Okay, so let's investigate evidence. We're in a crime scene, we know something's happened to this dude, so let's see if we can find him. Well, he said he was doing the washing. Drugs. More drugs. They're everywhere in here. Any clues? We need clues. Ooh, more clues. Now this is a note which I can't read on this editing software, it's too blurry. But I'm sure you'll see it fine once the video is rendered. I left it up so you could have a quick read. Or pause the video if you want to read it. More evidence. Don't forget we get experience for scanning these items, so that's good. That's why I'm putting all my points in deduction. So we get more EXP for doing stuff like this. And to get it early in the game is good. Footprints. Ah. Scan that picture. Scan the door as well. It's been kicked down. Alright, so now we can head up here. I'm just getting a bit ahead of the game there.
Listen, guys. I'll never touch your stuff again. I swear.
That's not why we're here.
So what do you want? The money? I have your money.
You only have half of it, and that's the problem.
You're selling our product at half price. That makes my customers complain about my prices.
It ain't nice, Maurice.
Maybe you think that building a customer base by selling your product under its manufacturing costs is a good idea.
Under what?
But it's not. Such practices are spoiling the market.
It's been proven time and time again that such action leads to a reduction of future demand, yours included. Antitrust laws are there for a reason.
Shit, Maurice! All we want to say is that you violate the basic rules of the market with your predatory pricing. We can't just go along with that.
It's unfair and unethical.
Not to mention illegal.
The fuck?
You are under arrest. Come quietly, or this may be the last economics discussion you will ever have.
Get him!
Drug dealers having an economics discussion. That's funny. That's sort of satire. And we took care of these guys. Oh, no problem.
Oh, shit, man. Why did you do that? What am I gonna sell now?
There are serious charges against you, Maurice. However, you can hope for a reduced sentence if you reveal where these 3 dealers keep their drugs.
Or I can jump into that pile of garbage below. A few bruises is better than jail.
Do you know what the likelihood is of surviving that?
I know the hood better than you do, cop. So try some different talk, or I'll jump.
Let's see.
Even if you escape Soot is out to get you, you will be safer in prison.
I missed our meeting. I was busy, but he doesn't get that. Doing laundry is important to me. It relaxes me.
If you cooperate, you can get a job at the prison laundry.
You mean I eat and live for free? And I do what I like to do anyway? I feel like I won the lottery, man! I'll tell you where these jerks kept this stuff, but I have to have our deal in writing.
And that will come to fruition later in the game, a lot later. But that guy seems happy, gets to live and eat for free and do all the laundry he wants. And we've dealt with the discounted drug dealer, so let's see. There is another big case to do before doing the scoop mission. So we'll start it this video. It takes a while, so we'll probably be finishing it next video. And I think I've been up this ladder. I don't know why I went back up it. Yeah, that's the guy that says that guy's an asshole over there. Yeah, and I haven't showed off the waterfront yet, so I'll be showing that off this video. I just like his footsteps. Dunk, dunk, dunk. And as we'll start this investigation.
On the TV. Come here. I haven't congratulated you yet.
Who killed Casey Carmel?
He's my favorite TV star.
Thanks to you, Kurt's finally had a reason to watch something other than the fast food channel.
We get an option. What took me so long?
I
to
was
press the
merely
button?
doing my duty. That kind of hostile situation is not the only thing I can resolve. Can you tell me what happened here?
Nasty murder. The victim is a white female, mid-20s, identified as Casey Carmel. Had a history of petty crime and prostitution, but believe it or not, that's her real name.
Any leads?
The case is closed. OCP won't spend a single dime on the murder of a prostitute.
Cost optimization. Fancy name for we don't give a shit about poor people.
So if you were to look around the crime scene, you would potentially be exposing OCP to extra costs.
If you want to do that, be our guest.
Yeah, I'm sure CP can
Is
afford
that
it.
homeless man considered a suspect?
Nah, we know the guy. You can rule him out.
The guy's a loon, a mental patient. He thinks that aliens dumped the body here.
Talk to him if you want. Just prepare to hear a tall tale about green people.
Do you have any thoughts about that murder?
I bet the girl was killed somewhere else, and the body was only dumped here. And we got the tire tracks, drag marks. If we find a car that matches, we'll find our perp. Yeah, I guess the perp had his hands covered in some green-blue guacamole-ish goo. The body's covered in it.
Why does it always come back to food with you? Anyway, we need to do a proper analysis.
The best way to cut the costs of policing is to cut the criminals down.
Indeed.
Tell me about it. I didn't join the force to pick up dead bodies off the street.
Yeah, but what can we do?
I will look around. We must bring the murderer to justice.
Okay, let's start investigations. Yeah, I know how to use Robocop vision.
Somebody dumped her a few feet from here. The blood traces on the ground indicate she was dragged.
Looks like her
Nasty
head's been
wound.
caved in.
Looks like she was hit with a blunt object, possibly a hammer. That's this green-blue shit under her arm. No idea what it might be, but there is more of it around. Her heels had to touch the ground when the body was dragged.
And let's start investigating.
Yeah, probably belonged to our victim. Let's try to find other clues.
More of that substance, whatever it is. There's his witness.
Custom extended wheelbase. Have you seen a vehicle like this around?
Nah. But that narrows it down significantly. Good catch, Robo.
Ooh, that was a strange glitchy thing. Nothing else on there. Let's talk to the witness. See what he's got to say.
I can help you find the guy who dumped the body here. I saw him, but you must accept the truth.
Tell me what you know.
It's as simple as it gets. Aliens did it.
Aliens?
I've been investigating them for years. They send rats to spy on me. They don't want me to show you this list. It's a list of aliens living in Detroit. All 37,617 of them. The murderer included.
Most likely a van with a custom extended wheelbase. Does your list contain any information on such a vehicle?
Jackpot! I've got a guy with a van that matches your description. I don't know his ID, but I know where you can find him. A film set near the courthouse. They're shooting a TV commercial that's run by aliens, so it all makes sense. Casey must have discovered something there, and they got her. That must have been what's happened.
Of course, it's the only logical
Why do you
explanation.
think that aliens run the set?
Who do you think runs the advertising business? They're stuffing commercials with subliminal messages. They use additional film frames with commands to make us obey. Don't you know what happens to those who watch TV?
What is the purpose of your list?
It's my tool to spread the truth. I update it every month and add it to my newsletter. You should read it. It's free. You'll find out some stuff that you wouldn't see on TV.
Like what?
Take the moon landing, for example. Didn't happen. Why? Because the moon doesn't exist. First time hearing about it? That's why you need my newsletter.
I will verify your statement. Nevertheless, I recommend you consult a psychiatrist at the earliest possible time.
Okay.
Now, the set.
It may be crazy, but he did see something. So, it's time to investigate the movie set.
Littering is prohibited.
What was I supposed to do? I've missed the garbage collection and we had fish on Friday. You have no idea how much it reeks.
I will not issue a ticket on this occasion, but remember that littering is like dumping negative emotions on others. It spoils the relationship.
Still better than a spoiled fish.
Hope he's learnt his lesson. No more littering. See, we don't have to be like a complete jerky cop. We can like hopefully correct people's behaviours by just having a kind word, which is good. There's a guy sat with a radio here.
Today, the whole nation mourns the loss of Mr. Pinky, host of America's most beloved children's show, Growing Up with Mr. Pinky. He was brutally murdered by a motorcycle gang in a Chicago brothel after a heroin smuggling gone wrong.
Ah, poor Mr. Pinky. Surely he had an innocent explanation why he was in that brothel. Maybe we're doing a free show for the prostitutes' kids. You know, because that's the sort of stand-up guy he is. And all that happened.
Help! Help! This rascal was trying to steal my cart. Look what he's done!
Have I just wrecked your life savings? Tough shit, stinker.
Antisocial behavior towards a fellow citizen can be classified as a crime. Lesson for the future.
These guys a ticket.
To save yourself the trouble. Clean up on the double.
You can't do it. I was only messing. I could have just picked it all up.
You tell him, Robot Man!
What a fucking joke!
Yep. Because that wasn't a nice thing to do to that dude. So yeah, he got a ticket. I believe there's another stash at the end of here. People enjoying the night air by the docks, by the river. Yeah, there's another stash hold here. Let's go grab the stuff.
Something's coming. I can feel it.
Alright, let's put another point in deduction. Yep, what was coming was you puking, dude. Alright, this is the set. So
what is happening here?
They're shooting a TV commercial for Sunblock 5000.
Night does not seem an appropriate time for such practice.
Yeah, they ran into some problems, and it's running later than expected.
I swear, we're staying here until we finish, or you're doing it without me.
Jerry, don't you think you're being unreasonable?
You better find us another understudy so we can get this over with.
Let him in. We don't want to hinder the work of law enforcement.
I have reason to believe that someone from your crew is involved in a crime. We found a green-blue substance like your sunblock at the crime scene. The suspect was driving a van with a custom extended wheelbase.
We use a lot of different vans, but I wouldn't know if they're the type you're looking for.
In that case, I would like to look around.
Actually, you could be of some use to me, too. I have a problem here, and its name is Jerry. Jerry Jenkins. I need a reason to cancel his contract, and I think you could find one for me.
That does not sound like a task of a police officer.
But it could be, though. I'm sure he's guilty of something. You just have to find out what it is. I can give you access to anything without a warrant.
I only carry out the request of justice.
That is what Robocop's here for. Justice.
Dig deep. I bet Mr. Big Shot doesn't have a clear conscience. Start with the computer. There's a list of vehicles allowed to park on set there. But look for something on Jenkins, too. Okay, as we can see, there's tire tracks here.
That's that sunblock stuff. There's the program for the commercial or storyboard. That's the word I was looking for. Okay, let's check this computer. I'll leave this on screen so you can read what it says, because that's all blurry to me too. You can just pause it if you really want to read it. I always
The
record
evidence
stuff
I have
through the
gathered
ghetto.
shows that you are connected to the investigation that I am conducting.
So what?
The perpetrator was someone with skin that seemed to be covered with sunblock. I saw the storyboard. You fit the description.
Nice try, but I won't even touch that toxic goo. I've got it in a contract. I use body doubles for all the shots where I'm supposedly covered with it. Wait, that bitch sent you after me, didn't she? She's looking for a way to screw me over and hide her incompetence. You want to investigate something, then ask her about the guy she hired as the understudy. His face looks like a walking mugshot. On top of that, I bet he's the one who stole my ring. See what she has to say about him, pal.
Okay, let's ask her some more questions.
I spoke with Jenkins. He mentioned that you hired a criminal. This individual may be the perpetrator I am looking for.
You mean the understudy? Did Jenkins tell you that I hired him? He was the one who recommended him for the job. Don't believe me? Check the camera footage to see what good friends they are.
Why did you hire the understudy?
Jenkins' contract says he will not use sunblock, and none of the professional understudies wanted to do it either. They all say it's toxic. So I had no choice. Jenkins brought a guy and said he could do the job.
Where is the understudy now?
I have no idea. And that's the whole point. We can't keep shooting because he's disappeared. I hope the guy's in the hospital or worse, because if he's not, I'll kill him myself. It's a joke, of course. You understand jokes, don't you?
Show me the footage.
Okay, we'll check out the footage and then
Check the
we'll
camera
call it
footage.
an episode. So, I'm gonna say,
Who are you, pal?
Your agent sent me. Special services. Pussies, man. I've got a place.
Of course, Mr. Jenkins, I'll take
Take it and get lost. The smell of hard-boiled eggs mixing with this green shit makes me want to puke. Looking at your face doesn't help either. You mentioned something about special services.
Only the best in Detroit.
I find that hard to believe.
I've got just the girl for you. Her name's Casey. She's...
No names.
Interesting. Well, I'm gonna say, have a good day everyone and join us again tomorrow where we'll solve this crime. Only thing left to do is ask him a few more questions. Have a good
Your
day,
understudy offered you the services of a prostitute. She was likely the prostitute who was killed.
People offer me things all the time, but that doesn't mean I accept every one of them.
Withholding information about illegal activity is also a crime.
Ha! If that's the case, I wouldn't be the only criminal in this goddamn business. You know what? Now that I think about it, why shouldn't I help the law enforcement of this here beautiful city?
Where can I find the understudy?
He works at a gas station nearby. But I don't think that's his main source of income.
I am not done with you yet. Do not leave the city.